April 15th is tax day, so let's talk about who's floating New York City. White New Yorkers make up 30% of the population, yet they generate over half of the city's total income. They pay over 70% in income taxes, and the top 1% pays more than the bottom 90% combined. So who benefits from these taxes? Well, NYC public housing is 90% Black and brown. Government cash assistance is 90% Black and brown. Public schools are overwhelmingly not white. New York City's own workforce is only 31% white. The NYPD is overwhelmingly minority. And then, of course, there are parks and sanitation. Rather than showing any gratitude towards the white tax base, New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani's response is to insult, punish, and discriminate against white people, creating a race-based equity plan, which is illegal and unconstitutional, directing resources specifically towards Black and brown people. He has installed a housing czar in charge of seizing white people's property, a equity czar in charge of leveling a millionaire's tax aimed at white people. In fact, the DOJ has already launched a probe into discrimination against white people. So what is this new American style of governance? It's Zohranism. Under Islamic rule, non-Muslims pay a jizya tax, which is basically just paying a tax for breathing. Okay, America, listen up, because here's where it gets crazy. A poll has just come out saying that 65% of New York City supports the millionaire's tax. What the poll is not telling you is that New York City is over 40% immigrant. Zohran Mamdani won areas that are over 70% foreign-born, and foreigners in New York City rely heavily on SNAP. Here's why you should care no matter where you live in America. This is a national trend. 38% of Americans now prefer socialism over capitalism. And there are two reasons why. The first, Americans have been replaced. The second, the American educational complex is owned by Arab oil nations and the CCP that churn out anti-American voters. On tax day, April 15th, Zohran Mamdani should thank the tax base. I give a full breakdown and all the details in my latest Substack article. Link is in stories and bio.